Oh, really?
Be fine. Okay, yep, it now works. Okay, returning back. So welcome and hello, people of the interweb. Um, we are here. We are here today with another session of Font of Tales, if you can believe it. Um, we come to you bearing the gift of another session of this campaign, and we hope you enjoy it. Due to some personal stuff, we won't have Zed joining us today, but on the other hand, we do get a member swap out. But let's simply begin with the first person in our little quad. Yeah, quadruplet of players today. And that would be Ferran. Please say who you are, who you're playing, and the general stuff.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever time it may be. I am Strongbow, and I will be playing Ferran Aurelis, your local hero / dragon slayer / vampire slayer / local legend, you know, as he claims. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's get stuck in. Let's do this. Let's do it.
Yes, next up is the returning from the void, Weeb. Who are you? Who are you playing? And, where can people find you?
Hi, hello, my name is Weeb, and today I will be playing Kara Steinhardt. You can find me on my Twitch, where I play games, and the name is Weeb_Y.
So, next up is Lorabelle. Would you please say who you are, where people can find you, and, of course, who you're playing as?
I am Elfwarlock, and I am playing Lorabelle a Daragon, a trickery domain cleric. And I do not feel comfortable sharing where you can find me.
New York.
Yes, New York.
And next
Damn.
up is...
Okay.
Howdy! How y'all doing this fine evening? I'll be playing Salasim.
Why did...
You're a friendly neighborhood bard. Alright, I'm done with that.
I thought I was like, is Salasim now from the Midwest?
Don't tempt me, I'll do it.
He's moved.
Don't tempt me, I'll do it. This should be the catchphrase for all for all DMs.
Yep. Yeah,
know,
so
my laptop is having a
I'm
fit
ready
here.
to
Why can't I
play
open
my
Discord?
Salasim. Let's
Anything?
go.
What the fudge?
Yes, let's go. So, I of course am the very infamous Dungeon Mistress, coming from you, from the Shadow Realm as well. All the cool kids reside here. You can find me not on Twitter. Yes, you can find me there, but don't expect much.
Sorry.
Also on Instagram, here on YouTube, and somewhere else that I'll state later. Of course, there are certain things up front. Again, Zed is not here. You can find him over on I don't know where. Then on the other hand, um, this is session 14. We're nearing session 15. Which will have officially been it will officially have been 15 weeks of sessions, one after the
Damn.
other. With the 2-week break outside of that. But besides that, so far, in my opinion, actually no, I'll reveal my opinions on in session 15 because that seems more appropriate. So yes, let's get us started. Last time our players in the town of Iskalin spoke to who was most likely the first witch of Iskalin, a woman that was presumably got more accused of being one than she actually was one. Simply having fairies as a friend and war convincing her to become something more than a simple friend of the fairies. Salasim had a conversation with her in which revelations happened, not the Bible, but the other kind. And of course, we had some interesting showcases in the town. One too gruesome to be seen by many. Well, you now know why the hand of the Empire, its most devoted Darns, are so feared. Moving back to the town of Iskalin, our players still stand in front of these hung bodies. Lifeless corpses dangling from the rope that they were hung from. The signs around their necks being a grim reminder of the presumably heinous deeds, at least in the eyes of the Empire, that they have committed. To many, they are simply people trying to find their rights, fighting for what they believe in. But for the Empire and for these soldiers that find any trace of insubordination, well, for them it's high treason and the worst thing that person can do. What do you do?
Well, we were told to return to the town, and it might have been just to see this. But the witch implied, or the fae implied, that something else might be about to happen in town. I'm not sure. But
the town itself seems relatively calm. Though the air of unease that permeated it the first time you visited, well, it's still there. Only natural considering what sights you see before you. But who knows? Maybe it's something else. I will say the witch, aka the fae, did warn you of something, but they didn't warn you of something happening in the town. They more warned you that there was something more at play. Namely, that he wasn't the witch you were looking for, essentially.
Yeah, so...
Fucking hell.
She mentioned that the other witch is gonna like avoid her because it's scared of her. So it's probably on the opposite side of where she is according to the town. So like if the witch is in like northwest, she's gonna be southeast.
Yeah, like they won't be close together, I would imagine.
Yeah, because we saw that like just her like giving us her blessing was enough for the undead and the dogs to avoid us completely.
Hmm. So then
could
we're
Oh, go ahead.
no, go on ahead. I'm just saying we're looking for another witch. Then it seems we're looking for someone else.
Yeah, because this one was a different witch, but she's just chilling. Is there any way I can like ask around or find a map to see like, all right, well we know this phase here. Where's the exact opposite of the town? And see if there's any like maybe is there ruins there? Is there a cave there? Anything that might give like, oh, there's probably somebody here.
I'll say this like straight up. And I'll say this straight up. People do notify you that there is a general store which sells maps of the area.
Oh, okay, then I'll just get a map.
Though the shop is closed at this time.
Shite.
Okay, well, we're all mostly spent on resources anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, what time are we currently in? Is it late at night? Is it just getting evening time?
It's getting close to 11.
All right.
Fair enough.
So maybe go to bed in the morning, get to the store, and then see. And then if we deal with the witch, next up the alchemist.
Sounds like a plan to me. What about the rest of the crew? What do we think?
Lorabelle, Kara, what do you think? You both are muted in case you're trying to talk.
You have been silenced. Right.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, I think. Yeah, shall we head back to where were we staying? Was it one of the taverns? Close by?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that where we were staying? Yeah. Alright then, perhaps we should make our way back. Have a little nightcap. And then back to business in the morning.
Get a good sleep.
Yes, you were quite accosted by those creatures, and luckily it was not a day wasted.
Yes. So we go back to here, and we're going to do the night thingy because it's fun. I'll say for dinner, y'all are sitting around this table again, discussing the events of the night, presumably. I'll just close this door as well.
Did the map not change for anyone else?
The map hasn't changed for me.
Sorry.
Oh. Incoming.
There we go.
The Fort Road Inn. There we go. Oh, we're back here again. Oh, yeah. Oh, this little spot.
Yes. Did you not remember the inn where you have been staying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course I did. That fireplace has a funny smell of ale coming from it. I wonder why.
I wonder too.
Yeah, fair enough. And as we're kind of just sitting here eating and stuff, I'm just gonna keep an eye, and I'm just gonna look at Salasim, and I'm just gonna say to him, so what did you discuss with the witch? Do you mind sharing it with the group? I'm just gonna eat my food.
That's a
I
weird
don't
way to
mind
eat
sharing.
food.
I don't mind sharing. You see, back in my
Please do, sir.
homeland, many strange things have been occurring as of late. And those who have tried to research those specific events, well, unfortunate occurrences has happened to them. Most of it seems as if it's bad luck. Tripping and falling into a place unfortunate, or as you would say, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But a coincidence can only happen so many times.
Fair enough.
I believe that a member of my family was into part of this research, and due to that fact, they vanished without a trace. So I took it upon myself to research in a bit more subtle manner. Although,
No.
despite being unaccosted for years, my research got noticed, and I had to leave. My research involved the Fae and other related matters, believing that the Fae might have been responsible of what was happening in my homeland.
Right.
I have not
You
had
haven't
luck.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
So have you've been researching this for a long time then? A number of years, you say?
Yes. I was able to use my position to gain access without suspicion. Well, for the most part, it seems. Until I awoke one day and in my home were threats, very subtly written across my research papers and in my clothing. Describing how my current research might lead to some bad luck, like all the others. But I am not the one to shy away from threats. So I figured if I cannot continue my research at home,
I hope you don't trip.
Very funny. Luckily, I believe I am far away enough that my homeland would not accost me here. But I still put in measures to make it seem like I am doing other research. There's no need to miss the opportunity to show them that they may be under the wrong impression of what I have been studying.
Interesting.
We can't.
I wish to speak to her in private because, one, I believe she might have been more willing to answer if it was just one and not all of us. Two, because I've never had a chance to speak one-on-one with a Fae that wasn't trying to kill me. And three, I did not want to get you involved in case knowing whatever information she revealed could put you in danger. Some knowledge is like a poison. Some people cannot handle the repercussions of its consumption.
Well, I'm no stranger to danger, but yeah, I say this with a full mouth and like food dripping down my beard.
I am well aware of it, as you are currently in danger of choking on your own food.
No, unless you say, nope, not me. Well, that was an interesting tale.
Is there any other questions from the rest of you?
It was very
I understand my recent actions might have led to some suspicion.
What did he say?
I said, is there any questions from the rest of you, as I understand my recent questions might have led to some suspicion? Or my recent actions, sorry.
Elf,
No
do you
questions.
have any?
Nope.
Elf, do you have anything to say?
No
now?
further questions. Nope. And I'll just kind of
And Lorabelle, you're still
let out a
muted.
big
Sorry.
old burp.
Oh, okay, sorry. Are you
Mhm.
some bloody sort of warlock or whatever the fuck?
No, I find it unwise to make deals with creatures that old and powerful. The deals tend to have loopholes in their favor. No, I've discovered a different type of magic. Don't worry, it's nothing dark. Nothing grievously forbidden, if that is your concern. Just old.
Well, I'm satisfied with that. And with that, I kind of just back my chair away from the table and I shoot over to the barman and say, your food's getting better. And I'll just say, I'll see you all in the morning. And Ferran will just kind of just
Good night,
out there
Ferran.
upstairs. Good night.
Good night.
They're up. And I'll just
Good night. Good night.
I'm just gonna look
Jump on
out and just look and just be like, oh, I'm off too.
I think I just turned on my camera for half a second. Whoops.
Yes,
It's
you
fine.
turn
Go
on your
on.
camera for half a second. I could see that.
Well, for one frame, someone can see my face.
No, negative, because the whole thing is only centered on Foundry. And
Oh,
that's
never mind then. I got away with that scot-free.
the world wasn't ready for your face. Don't worry.
Good, because
The world
my
isn't-
hair is a mess right now.
The world isn't ready for your beauty.
Yeah.
My beauty.
Oh,
Anyway,
sugar.
so
Anyway.
we're all going upstairs to bed, or is there anything else you guys want to do or say? Actually, I have a question for someone.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead,
Oh.
Lorabelle.
Lorabelle's debating on getting a bottle of alcohol. She's very deep in thought.
Lorabelle, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Now since we've discovered that your hallucination is more than it seems, have you considered that he might be the one granting you your abilities?
Lorabelle clutches her fists and she just stares at Salzen and she mutters, "Oh, I got this myself. He's just lying to fuck with me. That's what Sepaa would do. He earned this on my own.
Lorabelle, I don't mean to put you in doubt. I just find that it's better to have the truth instead of discovering it later. Just one question to think on. Now, since you know that what he said about himself is true, can you recall any time he's actually lied to you?
I'm not discussing this in front of me.
Oh, can Kara hear this?
Literally, I'm just like, I was like, close my book, about to get up, and then y'all just start talking. I was sitting here like literally just like standing completely still, just like, am I hearing this correctly?
Yep.
Lorabelle turns around and sees Kara and she's like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Salasim seeing Lorabelle turn away and focus on Kara, he's actually just gonna get him to go away. As that question is not, he asked the question not to get the answer.
Talk about creating an awkward situation. Yeah.
No, more like for her to think on, has he ever lied to her?
Kara's just like, say what?
I also want to note, there's just a singular dot in the shadow here.
I see it. I see it.
What is that? Is it Zed? That's all swarming.
That is a wooden balance beam for the roof, I believe.
No,
But
it
it's
is
so
not.
little
Really?
and small, it stands
Mitchers,
out.
No,
I have a
I-
question.
Yes.
Cat-
What's up?
What are you doing? Fuck off.
I'm not able to move my character at the moment because I'm on my iPad again because my mother.
You're on your iPad, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll
Cool.
move. I'll move the baby for you.
No, I was gonna ask, could you enable Touch BTD?
You can't.
No, I'm saying is, can you enable it?
No,
Is it
Unfortunate.
enableable?
I don't think it is.
It is. Touch
Where?
BTD is an add-on on add-on module.
Well,
No.
then he has to like download that. It'll take a minute.
Oh, then
It'll take a good minute, and the chat will get to see the other campaigns I run.
Oh,
no.
then can we just do it after? See if it works. And then if not, we
Maybe.
just.
I
we
need
we
to.
can.
Oh yeah, I still need to do the dice rolling module, which.
I'm just gonna. So I know what's it called. Lorabelle's probably a little shocked that I heard the conversation regarding this, but I'm gonna just give Lorabelle a side hug and just like tell her it's okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
Adorable.
As you are about to hug Lorabelle, she flinches.
I don't bite.
I
No.
won't eat you.
No, it's just I don't like being touched unexpectedly.
Oh, I see. As she puts her hands to her side, as she's holding her book, she's just like, "Well, your secret is still safe with me."
Thank you. Wait, you have the ability to see the future, correct? With those cards.
I'll question for you, Car.
Cora, are you there?
Kara went to the
Kara.
Shadow Realm.
Yep.
Cora
Vanish,
died.
motherfucker. Ah.
We will now
Good
hold
honor.
a funeral in the memory of Kara.
Uh-huh.
What song are we playing at the funeral?
Through the fire and flames.
No, ragtime piano.
Cool. Oh.
Well, should we just continue with someone else and wait for her to come back?
Think so. Yep, let's do it.
Yes, let's just continue. I see. Oh, I heard something break through. Kara, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes.
Okay, Lorabelle was asking you a question.
Lorabelle, ask Quest.
Oh, sure. What's the question?
You have the ability to see the future, correct, with your cards?
Not so much my cards, but more so my magic ball.
Well, I request a favor using the magic ball.
I see. Are you asking me for a reading?
Yes.
You just see like it's kind of dark, but you can kind of see like the biggest smile on Kara's face because she's been dying to give somebody a reading for so long.
Nice, here's your time.
Well, come on, let's not waste any time. Let's go.
Dances like in anime. Well, let's get to Forked Road Inn, floor 2, and we're also going to do my nighttime trick with that one.
Hey, kitty cat.
Also, I love how chat can now see like how light works in this hell. So yeah, everybody go to your rooms. I'll just yeet said through the wall or something.
Yeah.
Yeet me.
Where?
Yeet!
This was your room.
Yes, yeet me.
I yeet you onto your couch.
Right, hold up.
I lay there like what's it called? One of the Family Guy characters when they get knocked down.
Ah!
My leg.
Hey, Peter!
Peter.
Oh, we're gonna get sued over that. God, I love getting sued. Class action lawsuit from the fucking Family Guy cast. Okay, so let's focus on this little fun time here. We're gonna close that door, obviously. So Lorabelle and Kara, you head into this room into
See
your
anything?
room. And what dost thou do?
I'm gonna pull
So
out
where
my
is the
my
magic
my
ball?
right here. As she kind of slowly pulls it from under the bed. It was covered up in a little blanket, so you didn't see it. But as she pulls it out, you can see it's a little bit of dust. It's been a while. Don't mind the
Why
dust.
is
Don't
there
mind.
dust on it? Have they not cleaned the rooms?
She just shrugs and just like, I don't know. Okay, now, what is it that you want to know?
I want to know about the god Sivan and what his plans are.
Okay, I will do my best.
I find it funny because Lorabelle, no, not Lorabelle, Kara, you have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
That is exactly that's what I'm saying. Like, she's literally sitting here just like, okay.
We'll see what we can do. Is she fucking insane?
What is the name of this god again?
Sivan.
Saval.
I need to know if he's playing some sort of lawn game, or he's actually telling the fucking truth.
Telling you the truth?
In general, if he's telling me the truth.
I see.
Sivan's doing a spooky little dance in the corner.
I
Stop
feel an
fucking
ominous
bouncing!
presence. Oh, cool. I look into the corner where she's yelling.
There's just nothing there.
She's just like, what did I get myself into?
So
Magic
yeah.
ball. I'm back here again. Finally. We may have ran a man out last time, but this time it's different. This wonderful person in front of me would like to know the plans of a certain god named Sepaa. And she's just like,
your bowl is very confused because Sivan is supposedly fucking dead.
hello? And she's like, give me 1 second. As she picks up she turns to the side with the ball, and she just begins shaking it wildly. Just aggressively shaking.
That old trick.
Okay, now we'll try again.
Roll me Arcana, please.
Okay, give me 1 second. It's slash roll, right?
Works 90% of the time, every time.
Works 90. This crew is scuffed. Like in every conceivable way.
Okay, pulling your characters.
I will.
I also love how Salasim knows that Savan is like a lord of trickery and lies, and he told you, has he ever lied to you?
Oh, I got a 7. That's so
That's a
unfortunate.
7. Your ball just basically does weird, tiny things of like possible futures, but most of them include other gods that might have existed. You see some, you see the Everlasting and the Sanguine, of course, who are the most predominant. But among them, you also see, some sort of, nearly eldritch spider deity kind of thing. There are there seems to be someone like fairy. It's just basically just rapid blinks of gods and goddesses that might have existed, intertwined with futures that don't make much sense. So either this Savan is a very powerful god, or he's just weird. Which both could work.
I'm getting many possible futures here, Lorabelle, and I can't exactly pinpoint the correct one. However, I could say with possibility that I can say possibly that it could involve other gods if he does or does not have a plan.
This is worrying if there is a plan. But there might be. Tell me, describe the gods you saw.
The righteous, and I forgot the other god's name.
Billy.
So what?
The Everlasting and the Sanguine are
The
two
Everlasting,
and then
No, I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. I was thinking something completely different. What they said. The Everlasting and the Sanguine. Yeah.
What's that?
And then there was Spider God thing and Ferryman thing.
And some weird ferryman and a weird seems to be spider, some sort of god maybe? I do not know all of the gods. Or any that I possibly were in the past.
A lot of gods are just straight up gone or dead.
So... Mitchers, would Lorabelle know anything about the spider creature?
Roll me religioso.
Oh, where's my fucking...
I love how I'm a cleric, but I have +1 in religion.
I'm a devout warrior of the gods. Which gods? Yes, that's a good question. Despite your status as a drow, you believe that this is the mighty god Avok, who is not real and is a merchant scam. Like, this is the creature
that for me later. Can you spell that for me later?
It's not a real creature. It's not real.
Essentially, you're choosing. You rolled so bad that you're thinking this is something incorrect,
Mm.
and it's still obviously incorrect, but your character still thinks it's true. That's essentially what he's telling.
Could I possibly roll? I don't think. Would it be
Sure.
history more than religion?
Nope, it would be religion.
Oh, I like how I have a higher religion than Lorabelle. That's very.
It would be very funny if you know a spider god, which is associated with the drow, better than Lorabelle.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, I got a nat 1. I don't even know what the freak she's talking about.
You think that this is also a god made by scammers? You think this is the moon god that Lorabelle worships?
Huh.
Is
Right
the spider god the moon god you worship, or who? Could it be that
The
person?
moon god. No, but that spider, the false spider, the Avail. They say the name right?
Yeah, Avail.
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 Mother never liked those scammers.
Oh. Well. Maybe axe the church?
That would require me going to the Underdark and finally talking to my mother again after decades.
I'm sorry. You don't keep in touch with your mother?
My mother is fucking evil.
But for decades? I write a letter to my mother every week.
Here's an example of how fucking evil she is. My father had to escape with the Underdark with me, and we had to run and hide until we found a safe town on the surface.
Damn.
It sounds like...
It sounds lovely.
Sounds like a very crazy moment. I'm sorry. You haven't talked to your mother in decades?
Yes, because here's what's going to happen if I talk to her. She's going to drag me, kicking and screaming, back to the Underdark, and possibly force me to become a priestess.
Well, has she ever done that to you before?
That was what my childhood was like. And I asked too many questions. Many people didn't like that.
Have you tried just sending a letter?
If I send her a letter, she's going to track us down, and you all will die. Or be taken in as slaves. One of the two.
Damn.
Very interesting.
Am I here for this?
And your I just have one question. Does your family also see the things you see?
No.
Oh, so it's not a genetic thing. Okay.
So it's not a genetic brain disease.
By the way, I'm just having internet troubles here, so that's why I haven't moved.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm assuming Salasim's not here for the conversation. This is like having it in their room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Quickly move Ferran into his room.
I just have a What about your father? Whatever happened to him?
He passed away 6 years ago. Or was it 5? It's been a while.
My man died in the War of 1812.
Skill issue.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
No!
I swear to God, I saw him in the war. I swear to God.
Wait, did
Zed-
Zed come back in?
Zed, we
just
made a
popping
deal.
up out of absolutely nowhere. I love this.
Zed, we
Cool.
made a deal. You would be allowed in if Hush. So Hush
For those of
stay.
you who don't know, Zed doesn't have this computer, so all he can do is listen in.
Yeah. Cool.
Well,
Anyway, continue.
well, I see. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss.
He was a good man. Shame he was taken far too soon. He was only 300 years old.
Sorry. That
Well,
made me laugh.
It seems she'll just be like, well, I get yes. She just says yes.
Good
Mhm.
for
Nods.
him.
Yes.
He was 300 years old. Yes.
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 Oh,
So funny.
yes.
I
He could
agree
have been.
with this.
It would have been nice to have him for another century. Yes.
Okay.
I just have one more question before you might have to leave, because I don't really have anything else my ball can give you. How do you see everybody else?
Well, Salasim is the leader, and he's very competent and knows what he's doing. But he's very mysterious, and I'm trying to figure him out. And Ferran, and he seems respectable, just a bit drunk. Zed, and I'm very curious about the origins of Carl. Oh, he's a very good combatant, but Carl apparently can talk. And you mentioned the war crimes, so I'm very concerned what Zed had just gotten into.
The offhand remark on war crimes made a bigger mark than Zet's entire career.
I also love the fact that she's more interested in the pet than the player.
Yeah.
War crimes canon.
I love how, whether it's in game or out of game, Zed just gets, disrespected.
Oh my god.
But Zed looks to be an old fellow, but he's only 60 apparently. And I'm just like, how does he grow a beard like that at only 60?
Does she not know elves are long lived?
You don't see
Some
that much in
people-
the Underdog.
Oh, I see.
But apparently it's very common up here, and I don't understand how or why.
Maybe
Anyway,
everyone's different.
She doesn't know elves are
what
long
was that,
lived.
Kara?
Maybe everyone's different.
Perhaps. Then there's you. You are very interesting. I mean, not many can tell the future. And I like your fashion.
Oh, thank you.
Why, thank you.
Um, it's very nice to hear what you see about everybody else. I think Farron's a very nice person. Zed is he's like an old man, but it's very nice. I am not going to lie. When I first met you and you screamed at something that no one was talking to, I thought that you were crazy.
Oh, don't worry, I thought I was crazy for a long time too.
Oh. Interesting. But as for Salasim, I don't really see, I don't really see myself being around him as much. He's very mysterious. He has his own goals that he has in mind. Well, hey. I'll just say this. If my life was on the line between everybody here, he would be the last person I would trust.
And
Ooh. Spicy.
He's contorted to a bit of fear for just a split second before it goes back to a normal stoic one. I see. Thank you for the warning. Can I trance in your room tonight? Is that weird to ask? I don't know.
No, it's fine. You are more than welcome to. I'll just be here reading, and then I'll eventually pass out sleep.
Pass out sleep.
Cool.
They did the ultimate pass out sleep.
No fucking.
Can I mess with my book?
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, you big fucking nerd.
I want to mess with the special book. I want to see if it knows anything on our new friend.
I want to look in this. I want to look in the special book. Sounds so wrong.
Fine, I want to look in the mystical tome that's kind of alive.
Somehow better and worse at the same time.
That's what I thought.
Hey, please roll me Arcana to see if the book accepts you.
Can I try to persuade the book instead?
No, Arcana.
I figured.
I persuade you. Apparently, your charisma seeps into your arcane talents as you touch the book, pour some mana into it, and and the bandages and such wrap back into it again like snakes. Is very nice.
Yes, and I want to know.
Definitely
go ahead.
not terrifying.
I think Zalim's getting used to it. Like, this is a weird ass book.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. And I'm gonna look for not just the one that we met, but the witch we are looking for. Now, since we got her name and stuff, I want to see if like that's enough to like get information and maybe her location as well.
I see.
Because this is favorite related things.
Okay, please repeat because I zoned out for 1 second.
Salzim's looking specifically for information on the Fae that we met and the witch, because we got the witch's name. and that might be enough for me to like find something in here. Maybe our location, history, anything that can give us an advantage.
So it kind of flips over to the Fae that you met. There aren't, unless you're talking about the librarian.
No, I'm talking about the other witch. Because we met one witch that was like the nice Fae. And then she told us the name of the other witch that's actually causing the problems.
Yes. The book doesn't really reveal anything on her.
Okay. And on the first Fae, does it reveal anything for her, or does like give me a description?
It gives a description, basically the same history that she has told you already.
Okay. And if I can get one last thing, because apparently like this is new information, I want to see if I can find out how to use the artificial heart that we got from the fight. Like how could I put it into like a puppet?
Do you want to check this in the book?
See, just to see if it's in there. It doesn't have to be. But this is a bunch of this book has a mind of its own and has secret knowledge. It seems to, in order to get that knowledge, I need to ask the right questions. So that's what I'm doing.
You can try. Remember, the book doesn't let you kind of. It lets you flip through it, but it doesn't let you flip through it conventionally. You have to like you said, ask it.
Yeah, so I'm asking it, and if I don't get anything, it's fine. Just seeing if it's in there.
The book shows you something. It basically talks about, yes, this is what they do, this is how they do it. The activation method is a bit gross, though. So you know how you saw the Stogita and how your party members have referenced it ripping someone's heart out or having a perfectly carved hole where the heart was missing?
Yeah. Oh.
The practice of making a conventional Fey heart resurrected is by replacing the heart fully. AKA, cut a perfect circle, place the Fey heart in, close it up with whatever you have at hand, incantation, and it will come to life.
So, in order for me to do this, it needs to be on a corpse. I can't do it like where
it doesn't fully state that it has to be on a corpse. It just has to have a humanoid shape.
Humanoid shape, and it needs to be at least roughly human size because the heart needs to be the right size.
Yes.
Okay.
Mind you, this does not explain why the Stogita was mangling the body when you guys found it.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Stogeta is trying to like somehow like get a human heart to because what I remember before is that this thing attacks people in hopes that it can turn itself back into human, and basically, it seems like it's trying to like do the reverse of this thing, but it's not working.
Sort of,
but,
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I might have to find a puppet for Salasim.
Yeah, is that all you're gonna do?
I think so, and I think Salasim will again like take this chair, block the door, and then go to bed.
Salasim not noticing the window here.
It's we're on the second floor. It's like a little less likely someone's gonna pop out the window. Then again, you're the DM. Prove me wrong.
Ferran.
Yes, just to let you know, my PC or my laptop has completely shit itself and it's updating and restarting. Fuck's sake. So anyway, what can I do?
Anything you are doing? Or do you just want to sleep?
No, Ferran is just a big oblivious, like a big stupid Labrador, you know? He's just going to go straight to sleep and just, you know, he's just happy, you know?
He does the big sleepy.
Yeah, the big sleepy sleep, yep. He maybe he'll attempt to pray, you know, in the way that only Ferran can. He maybe just sit for a bit before he goes to bed and attempt to remember the words that he once said and just try and pray to his gods. But after that, he'll just conk out and go to sleep.
You pray to your gods. Roll me a
He will.
religion.
Dude, I cannot. My thing is updating. I can't do a damn thing,
Okay,
unfortunately.
what's your plus for religion?
I don't know. Oh, let me check. If I
Here.
get D&D Beyond on my
Here.
phone. Have you got it?
Ferran, do you know what your int score is?
Nope. Me know nothing. Let me just quickly check. I'll check on my phone if I can get Beyond working on my phone. Technical difficulties, folks. Updating this as well. Jesus
We
Christ.
are very well known for these.
Yep, I know. You're probably better in fairness. Just maybe consider want to hold this up. You know, I'll try and come back to you if I can find this.
No, we can wait.
Yeah. Why am I getting such bad signal? Yep, it's updating D&D Beyond on my phone as well, and my laptop is on 10%. Nice.
Maybe plug it in.
No, I mean it's on 10% update. I mean, not battery life. Right, let me see. Gameplay. Boom. Ferran. Level 3. Motherfucker. Let's see. Come on. Right. So, what am I looking for? Religion.
Yeah.
Religion. Yeah.
That old town religion.
Skills. My religion is +2.
Plus
Yeah, +2.
So, with a 16, you pray, and nothing seems to happen. So, you, of course, go to sleep. Remind me, was it the Sanguine or the Everlasting that you pray to?
I am now the Sanguine. I was initially Everlasting, but we changed that. So yeah, Sanguine.
As you pray to the Sanguine, and you go to sleep, expecting to be left in the dark, dreams and nightmares. You wake up, your body flat on the ground as if you were laying in your bed. Yet your hair floats in a light puddle. Half your body, basically, to the point where you can still breathe, but it's uncomfortable, is immersed in water. The sky above you isn't much of a sky, more like a dome made out of slightly pulsating flesh. The walls move as if they were muscle and sinew, bone and, well, veins.
Ooh.
As you stand up and look around more, you find that this place, well, you see that it is more of a divine hall. Behind you is a large door, also made out of the same flesh, though the archway that keeps it up seems to be made out of bone. The pillars that reach towards the top of the dome, which seems to be as high as the heavens itself, are made out of out of an inner core of bone and outer layer of muscle. Almost like hands hold it up. The ground you stand on is, of course, that same large lake, shallow, red, and viscous. In front of you is a large throne of bones and muscles and everything gross. Large strands of meat leading up to it, with a figure sat atop it.
Ooh.
He looks perfect. Though black skin. Its body is the perfect form of musculature. The perfect form of a humanoid.
Ooh.
Yet imperfect in a way as well. As the strands that you see leaning to the throne seem to be connected to the back of its head. Crown that a king or emperor would normally wear seems to be replaced with one also of bone. Vague now, common sight to you, though these seem to jut out more like broken bones or spikes. Rather.
Shit. Okay. Can I interact with this individual?
It seems to observe you.
Okay.
You can try to move closer if you'd like.
Upon looking around this horror of a landscape, I will take a step forward and I will say, "Who are you? Where am I?"
Your first step feels normal. The figure
I
does
take
not
another.
answer.
Okay.
You take another step. It feels heavier.
Oh, I will take another step.
Roll me a strength.
Okay, I've got this. Okay, so straight strength. What is that? +3. Slash R 1d20 +3. Oh.
This one also feels heavier. Like a weight being attached, like a weight being attached to your ankles.
Upon feeling this, I think I will stop and I will just shout out again louder. Where am I? Who are you? Answer me.
The creature does not answer. Do you take another step forward?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me another strength check.
D20 +3. Here we go. Natural 20. Let's go.
I think you would recognize your own deity.
With an 11.
Nope.
You definitely take another step forward. The weight feels the same, though maybe a gram or so added to it. The being doesn't seem to waver any less. But for you, the distance seems to have increased.
Oh, I get you.
Formerly, it looked like a simple castle hallway, barely 10 meters long. Now, as you look forward, it looks more like a mile.
Well, this is going to get me nowhere. I will, Ferran will just kind of just lock eyes with the individual, and he will just sort of realize he's getting nowhere, and he will just kind of bow his head slightly and just kind of try and almost pay respects in a way, and kind of just silent respects, and then that's about the height of it. And hope that something may happen, but yeah, 'cause talking's getting me nowhere, it seems.
Nothing happens. Besides blood getting more over you. Do you look down at it?
Oh yeah, I have my head sort of bowed down, looking sort of down. Yeah.
You see that what's pulling you down are innumerable hands.
Ooh. Fern will immediately kind of just try and kick off and just run, kind of just move, just get out of there, maybe even run towards the figure, possibly.
Roll me a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
A strength saving throw, so that would be, that's +3 as well, so at disadvantage. So see, there's, come on. Oh, why is it not rolling? Come on. That's my internet just keeps shitting itself for some reason.
You're also not at the foundry anymore.
I see in my screen I am on it, I just can't see it.
Reload, please.
It just won't roll. What the fuck's going on here? It won't even reload. My internet's just...
I'll roll
Yeah.
for you.
If you can, please, sir. So it's at a +3. What the fuck's going on here?
That's a 10.
Ugh. Wow, my rolling
And
is so
that's
bad
a
in this campaign.
natural 1. Ferran, as you run, a particularly large arm, one that you recognize, hops out of the blood, grips your knee, and pulls you to the ground, your face slamming into the viscous blood and down on the muscle and bone that compromises the floor. The reason why you
Damn.
recognize this arm is because it still has the skin on it. It's not
Oh.
incomplete like the other ones. This one feels
And-
more real. You know
Oh.
this one from one particular place.
Okay. Who?
As now, the vision changes. As the arm morphs the ground, the sky, everything. The Lord of Blood disappears. But
Oh.
but now you are laying down in the sand. Your armor that you're accustomed to is stripped away, and you're back in your training gear from way back when.
Oh, shit.
The sand is coarse and rough, like it was supposed to be. Every time you would fall, you would bleed a little from what larger rocks are in there. It was supposed to serve as a test of loyalty and faith to the Sanguine. But you had always felt like a punishment for not being good enough. Over you stands a daunting figure. One with a sanguinary death mask. It's an odd mask. One usually worn by nobles when they're carried into the grave, but in your religion, they're also worn by saints. Saints and paladins of the highest order. Yet, this
Ooh.
man is training with you. He doesn't let you stand up as you try to roll on your side, instead kicking you in the stomach, yelling at you to get up. Rocks have gotten into your arm. Bleeding hurts.
I try to push and get up sort of quickly. Possibly to no avail.
As you try to do, the flat of the blade strikes the side of your head, sending you tumbling down again. They scream at you to get up again. They don't have those same arms. The arms are covered in armor. You wouldn't possibly recognize them with skin. No. What you do recognize is the figure that steps into the room. It's a large man. Older than possibly the person behind the sanguinary mask, but this man you know and is of great reverence.
Oh, who?
Grand Master Korsk.
Oh shit.
The Grand Master of your organization. A paladin which most of your tall tales are based off.
Okay, wow.
He's fought dragons, taken place in some of the biggest battles of the last century, and is still alive to tell the tales to the younger generations, whether it be through the blessings of the Sanguine or the foul magics of the Everlasting. You do not know, but the man is still alive, and it's a godsend as he pushes the figure aside, screaming at him that this was not how things are meant to be done. The body is meant to be trained over time, not through some barbaric means. You recognize the arm. It's the arm of a kind soul. As they help you up and carry you to the sick bay. Now that And
Oh,
then
fuck's sake.
in the sick bay, the arm grabs onto your knee. And the entire vision fades back to that bloody room. Where the arm is now dragging you under the blood. You're
Shit.
up to your neck in it. The entire... And as it pulls you further down, your gasps for breath are only filled with more viscous liquid.
I'll try and kick and fight my way up and sort of scream as I kind of like, no, not again. I'll try and just sort of push my way out with obviously no avail, but yeah, kicking and screaming.
As you try to go down, kicking and screaming, go up, go anywhere but where this hand is pulling you, as you can feel the bottom of the lake rising in temperature. You die.
I
And
die.
wake up in your bed, sweating.
Covered in
Sweating
sweat.
red sweat.
Oh,
As you look at your body, you can see minor puncture wounds.
What the fuck?
Puncture
Okay, I
wounds
will.
similar to those rocks.
Was that real? What the fuck? I kind of inspect the rest of my body and my arms and stuff. Damn. What the fuck? I will, yeah. Whoa, I don't know what to do there now. I think Ferran will have a good long think as he just sits on the edge of his bed. He will just try to make sense of the whole situation. He feels as if he's almost been reborn at one point, but... Yeah. Whoa. Fair enough.
Yes. And I believe that's where we'll take our break.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yes.
Good point.
So,
Good point to take a break.
Yeah, so we'll be back after a 10-minute break, folks. We will see you after that.
I'm having a fun.
Hello, people. Hi. So Zed is currently in chat, but he's locked in the Shadow Realm. Don't believe anything he says on social media posts. That's all a lie, fake news. Anyhow, hi, welcome back. So short little recap of what happened before the break. If you didn't remember, it stuck around for the 10 minutes of a break, which you're fucking insane, and please don't come to my house. But in those 10 minutes, but before those 10 minutes, we had a little session of future telling, and of course, Ferran giving him, and of course, Ferran having a good old nightmare. So yes, now let's get to waking up, shall we? Day breaks. Now, people, please. Who wakes up first?
Do we
Would you
roll
all please roll me
initiative?
D20, please? Yeah, roll initiative. Roll initiative for waking the fuck up.
I rolled a 6.
Huh? Oh, so y'all just not waking up at all. Okay.
Kara,
Oh, shit, roll that one.
Kara, please roll me. Jesus. Kara,
So y'all not waking up at all.
Kara,
Ferran needs.
you wakey. What you do?
I'm gonna close my book, and I'm just gonna I'm pretty sure I probably slept with the book still. Like I was in the couch, so I'll just wake up from my little not couch but chair, my little chair. Look around, see the Lorabelle still asleep. I'll leave her be. I'll pick up my book, put it away. I'll walk out the room.
Yay!
Move me.
Move me, peasant.
Move me.
Move the actual peasant. You're going downstairs, right?
Yes.
Off the balcony you go. Next up in the lineup is then Ferran. Ferran, after having a little cheeky nightmare, the sun's rays pour down through your window. How do you feel about this little ray of sunshine?
Well, Ferran does not feel like a ray of sunshine at all. Ferran is going to get up and Ferran is just going to go and sit in the chair for a bit and just sit and think. He's gonna look at all these marks and stuff on his arms, and he's just gonna try and piece things together, try and clean up any blood. He said he's fucking shit.
Was that in character?
Oh wait, shit! I thought I disappeared there. Sorry, I thought that was me. Sorry, I thought I fucking disconnected there. No,
That
yeah,
was very
Ferran is
in
just gonna.
character.
Yeah, well, more or less, yeah. He's just going to sit and think for a while. He's not going to go downstairs as of yet. He's going to sit, clean the blood up and stuff, and yeah, just sit and ponder for a while before he does anything else.
Great. Yeah, no, Zed, you're still getting silenced. So anyhow, that moves us to member number 4. No, 3. Salasim. What is the half elf doing?
When we all realize I haven't told my races yet. Salasim will get up, make sure everything's in the right place, move the chair back into its position. Maybe stretch a little bit just to make sure he's okay. What is that? Feeling alright?
That's a grenade.
Oh. And he'll open his door. Just peek outside to see if anyone else is walking around. And then he'll begin to head downstairs as he's dusting off his clothes.
Dope.
Probably thinking about he's running out of clean clothes and needs to find a place to do his laundry soon.
Okay, I see.
Wait, who came down? Who came down next?
Next up is Lorabelle.
Lorabelle.
How is Lorabelle going?
Lorabelle,
Oh, wait, fair.
how do you untrans?
Lorabelle, snaps her fingers 5 times in a row. Gets up, stretches her arms, because she was, like, sitting crisscross applesauce while trancing. And she's going to look around to make sure a certain hallucination isn't causing chaos the moment she wakes up.
The entire presidential motorcade just rolled by my house.
I heard it.
Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah, sorry.
So, continue, Mistress.
No, go ahead. What's Lorabelle doing besides having a shit waking update because natural one?
She's going to stare in the room, also looking for Kara, and then she's going to be like, "Bloody hell! How did she wake up before me? Fuck."
Cue Kara Chad montage.
With my new best friend.
I probably got the least amount of sleep out of everyone here. A book can keep me up for hours, y'all.
Ah.
Fair enough. Okay, so I just want to update chat, everyone who's watching, on the current Zed situation. Mind you, there's nobody in chat besides me. Zed is currently begging to be released from the Shadow Realm, under the moniker of hashtag Justice for Zed.
Okay.
When Dad goes to YouTube chat, release me.
Don't give him any ideas.
Release me.
Yep, he posted in YouTube chat, release me from the Shadow Realm.
Okay.
Anyhow.
So
let's go downstairs, shall we?
Yes.
Which is still at night. Which is still nighttime, which I'm gonna change before y'all get here.
Oh, this is when we say good morning to everyone.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
I'll just look like, good morning, Ferran.
Ferran is not downstairs as of yet.
Not as of yet. Oh, because we
Not
haven't
as of
moved
yet.
yet. We haven't changed the cameras.
Ferran. No, I mean, Ferran is still in his room, like just contemplating things. He hasn't come downstairs.
Let me wake up from this dream.
CC. Yeah, he's currently cleaning blood off his bed. Yeah.
He's currently being a Chad and cleaning the blood off his armor.
That's it, scrubbing it. But yeah. And then, of course, within about 15 minutes of everyone being downstairs, Ferran will kind of slowly just come walking downstairs. Not his cheery old self. Just kind of comes down and just it has a weird look about him. Morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'll just fine.
Sorry for laughing.
Fine.
Just reading what Zed is saying. Sorry.
Salasim will come down. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Ferran. How are you both doing today?
She looks down back at her book, and she just will a nod.
Can I roll an insight check? I think that's enough shade that Salasim might notice. I don't want to meta because I heard what you said at the night, so I'm gonna roll. That's all right, Mitris.
That's all right.
It's like he heard me through the walls.
I mean, he could have.
Well, also I said how are you and stuff like and then you just nodded and looked at your book.
Oh,
Sure, Kari, do you
joyous
think a
day.
17 will be enough for Salasim to know like, all right, she's upset with me or something?
Would I have to combat that with something or no?
I'll leave it up to you.
Are
you trying to hide it?
No. So go ahead. I'm not trying to hide it.
Kara throwing obvious shade.
Are you alright, Kara?
Oh, a nice, got a nice book. Got a couple good hours of sleep. What about you?
My sleep was fine. Alright, if you say so. And he'll just...
Was that all?
He'll just...
Was that all?
Alright, well, you just did that. I think that's a clear giveaway.
Uh,
Have I made you upset in some way? You seem cold.
Well, at the moment, I just want to focus on, apparently, more important things. But, it's like you said, we all have our own goals. You're here for your reasons, I'm here for mine. We shouldn't worry about why I'm so cold. Let's just focus on the main objective, huh?
Well, while I said that, it doesn't mean we cannot get along.
Ooh, kitty got claws.
Oh,
Was the way I
sorry.
was the way I phrased my response to that specific question of yours. Did that come up? Do you feel like it came across as hostile? I do have respect for all of you, each for different reasons, of course. But I was hoping we can get along on this little expedition of ours.
Get along. We're talking right now, aren't we?
We are.
If I weren't talking to you, would that mean that we're not good?
Well, I find that people have different ways of showing those kind of emotions. Some go silent, some change their responses, but I digress. I'm not doing a lecture.
Well,
if you have something you wish to be upfront with me, then I assure you I will be honest in my answer.
You already have been honest. You told us what you're here for. You told us what you want to do. In short terms, as much as we do get along, eventually you might leave to pursue what you need to pursue. So, I guess in my short terms, I'll just ask you this. I like to make friendships and stuff that last a long time, for many years to come. However, I just feel if I were to make a friendship with you, it probably wouldn't even matter.
I see. You found my response to them, well, direct, maybe seem cut off. I do not mind making friends either. In fact, it is good to make those kinds of relationships. But you did ask me a question about my goals and my reactions. We have recently met. The answer to those might change eventually, and I hope that we can become friends if that is something that you all desire. It's just been a while since I've made such connections. As I said last night, my area of study put those around me in possible jeopardy, so I kept a reasonable distance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it makes you feel any better, when you asked me the question if I would sacrifice you all if my goals might come to fruition, one goal specifically involves finding my mother, as I said that she vanished because of her research. Now, can you honestly tell me that if you had the chance to find a family member that you care for that vanished many years ago, that at this point in our relationship you wouldn't at least consider the idea?
Consider the idea of deception, you mean?
No, I wouldn't say deception, more leaving.
Yes. If I was in your situation, I would understand. However, I feel like I'm being more so used than being a friend.
I'm not sure if this would make you feel better or worse, but if I wish to use any of you in the capacity that I am assuming you are imagining, I would have gone it in a very different way. We are helping each other. If a opportunity to solve one of your goals arises, then I'd be more than happy to assist. As I assume the same would be given forward. I know how some people work, and I know how manipulation is done, and I do not wish to do that to any of you. It is a practice that I try to avoid, as I have seen the damage it can do. If I give you, if I'm giving, oh, sorry, go ahead.
She'll look and she'll just be like, well, it's obviously that we do have different goals. Mine are a little bit more free-spirited.
And I envy such goals. To be free is something that I feel I might never be able to achieve.
Let's see.
Now, if I at any point made you feel like I am using you, then I sincerely apologize. That is not my objective or wish in any form.
Well, thank you. I would like to apologize for my behavior recently towards you.
No apology is needed. I understand that at times that can be off-putting, as past acquaintances have told me.
Well,
I find that communication is the best way to resolve such things. So I try to speak on things when I notice them.
I understand. Well, as she stands up and she just has a soft smile. Congratulations, Salasim. You're now on my list of goals.
He kind of
Ooh.
raises an eyebrow, not sure what that means.
Not like that.
Yeah.
What I meant was, I will help you in your goal with your goal, in order to help you feel more at peace.
I
Mm.
appreciate the sentiment. I hope that if you find your goals within reach, you will allow me to assist you as well.
My goals are happening right now as we speak.
Splendid, then.
Making another friend.
He kind of gives you a little bit of like a soft smile, which is kind of new because you don't see him smile often. He's always very a little stoic. You only really see him smile when he's being sarcastic. So like, but this feels more genuine.
Well, then.
So, as you two awkwardly talk about being on a list, the door. Sorry, I could not say that. The door to the inn opens with a mic. Give me a second. I can actually get a fucking creaking door for this later. And a figure walks through. They are dressed they are dressed in a very fine iron armor, a drape over their head, and a death mask on their face. On their side, they carry a large sword, splendid as their armor is, and they seem to have an almost fearful effect around them. It's strange. You have no reason to be afraid of this man, but they have the presence about them. They slowly walk forward, not saying much, simply passing by the tables.
Can I make some sort of... This looks like a uniform. Can I make some sort of check? See if I can figure out who this dude is?
History or religion? Dealer's choice.
Roll what?
History or religion? Dealer's choice.
I'm bad. Both. Da-da-da-da.
I'm bad at both. Da-da-da-da. Ah, yes, my catchphrase.
1d20 plus 1. Okay. 18.
You're bad at both, right?
I am. It's just a plus 1. I rolled in that 17 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. So, you reckon is this history or religion?
Could I roll 2?
Yes, you can. But are you
There's
rolling
wing.
Are you doing history or religion?
Well, I did history. I did religion. Sorry. There's wings on his helmet. That's like, it's like angelic stuff.
You would know from your history class and the rumors that you've heard that this is a character in the lands of Astaya called Saint Keltrose of the Order of the Sanguine. One of its highest ranking members.
I feel like Salasim kind of sits in this chair and just like just slowly eats whatever breakfast he ordered, just trying not to be noticeable.
Yeah. This figure goes to sit down.
Okay. Would I recognize this figure who sat beside me?
Ferran, do you remember your nightmares?
Oh, I cannot forget. Yes. Would I recognize this figure then from those nightmares?
A figure in your nightmare last night was wearing a death mask. sanguinary death mask.
Oh,
This
for
you can
sorry, go
recognize
ahead.
this as that death mask.
Oh, sugar lumps. Okay, I'll kind of sit for a couple of seconds, sort of in my own wee world, and as this figure sits beside me, I kind of don't take any notice for a couple of seconds, and then the realization kind of kicks in, and from across you may be able to hear the rattling of the four legs of this stool as Ferran kind of begins to shake, kind of in fear, and yeah, I'll just kind of look at this face, and do they look at me at all?
The face does not turn. It doesn't deem you worthy of turning its neck. But you do see that its eyes are turned towards you.
Okay. Ferran is kind of immobilized at the minute. He's he can't move. He can't really speak. He's kind of just froze in fear for a couple of seconds, and
The figure.
he'll kind of yeah.
The
go ahead.
figure begins speaking.
Oh
Do not
shit!
shake, Private Aurelius. It is unbecoming of a paladin of the Sanguine.
This chair is very uneven footing. It's apologies. Do I know you at all? You have a very
I
familiar.
sit on the same chair. The chair is perfectly fine.
I kind of lower my head almost in disgrace, kind of. Forgive me. It has been a long time since I have seen someone with such an aura about them.
Do you not recognize me?
I recognize the mask, all right, and I know where it's from, but who is under the mask, I do not know.
All done. Saint Claus.
Saint. Saint who did he say? Sorry, Saint Caldros.
Saint Caltros.
Saint Caldros. And does that name mean a lot to me?
Yes, he is one of the finest initiates of your order ever.
Okay.
He's a basic. He's basically what you told people you were destined to be.
Okay. At this realization, you will just hear the wood of the chair just sort of pull back, and Ferran will just kind of get down on one knee and kind of just deeply bow at this realization. My apologies. It is an honor to be within your presence.
Let's bow. It
stand back up.
prostrates the back. Doing so negates the power of the sanguine in strengthening a part of your body, just vital to a fight.
Wise words, and I will forever remember that. Yes. And tell me if it's not too forward of me to ask, but do you have certain business here, or is this pure coincidence of our meeting?
I do not. I am guided by the hand that guides all living being. The guide of the sanguine. But you have a message to receive.
Oh, I will gladly receive.
Those you are a disappointment to us.
Ferran will again lower his head.
Merely a mercenary an adventurer telling tall tales. You were a member of the Old Law.
I still am.
The figure looks towards you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Hey,
not
look
because
back.
you've become worthy,
Oh.
but because you have slightly offended it.
Oh, piffle.
Ouch.
At this, Firm will lower his eyes. Yeah, he will lower his eyes once again. And yeah, short of bowing, he will just lower his eyes. I apologize if I've offended you.
Very thankful. I even addressed you as an initiate. You have your grandmaster to think about.
Grandmaster Korsk. Grandmaster Korsk.
Yes, you remember his name.
Of course.
Maybe
Of course I do.
Maybe you're not that much of a disappointment after all. But you are entitled to knowledge.
Well then.
There are stirrings. The old fortress. Stirrings that you might not want to ignore.
Okay.
Some say the old Grandmaster has fallen ill. He has
No.
certainly been performing in a lesser way.
Well, he is quite old and he's been around for a while. But
If he had a devotion to the sanguine, his body would never rot. His mind would stay sharp. And of course, his body rid of disease.
Are you implying that Grandmaster Korsk has turned from the path of the sanguine?
I am not arrogant. I would not imply such a thing.
Of course. How silly of me to say. So then, I should investigate this, huh?
You're not allowed at the fortress.
Wait, why? How come? Why?
You left. That's why. Penance must be served. You have not served your penitence yet.
Tell me what I must do to regain my penance in the light of the sanguine.
Your body is not ready, nor is your mind.
I am ready.
The figure,
I can do it.
The figure stands up.
Mm.
You're even weaker than the initiate I kicked into the dirt back in the day. Do not speak to me about strength and readiness.
I'm talking about. Sorry, go ahead.
I will contact you when you are ready. And the saint begins walking off, the heavy clunking of his armor accompanying him. Yet, whatever heavy parts of it there are, he doesn't notice as he keeps walking.
At this, Ferran will just kind of, as he walks off, Ferran will kind of stand up and sort of, as he goes, I kind of just stand sort of stoic, and then as he leaves, Ferran will just sort of kick the stool into the bar as hard as he can, just in an almost in a moment of anger, just fuck, and just kind of kick the stool.
The bartender looks up. You are aware that you will have to pay for that.
Just
right?
give me a fucking pint. Fucking put the stool on top of it too. And I'll just kind of slam down a gold on the table. Excuse me.
So,
and then he
I'm
will.
not going to serve wine to someone that is not right.
Figures.
Get
Ferran
your
will
mi-
just
Get your
flick
mind
a-
in order before I give you a singular drink.
You know what? Keep your drink. And Ferran will just kind of flick a gold towards the bartender, and Ferran will just kind of make his way over and just sort of sit at the table.
I love how he's like how he doesn't question why they do give the town drunk drinks then.
You know what? I was gonna go down that lane, but I mean, Ferran is just past that point at the minute. So yeah, am I getting internet issues again? Yes, I am.
Yes,
I
you
fucking
are.
am. 'Cause I can't move. Damn it.
Well,
Okay, but
luckily
yeah,
you
I
got
would
to
have
the
went and said
seat before you got stuck.
yeah. Oh, am I at the seat beside you?
Yeah. You're like
Okay,
across
yeah,
from
that's
me.
there you go. Yeah.
Ferran, what was your association to that man?
He was let's just say he was part of a higher member of my order. But that's a tale for another day, I suppose. And
Wait, you're actually
one
a
that you
member of the Penguin? I assumed you were lying.
at that sort of you kind of see Ferran look up, and he gives you this look that possibly for once is actually kind of believable at this point. There's nothing to tell you that this was a lie, and Ferran just kind of lets out a manic kind of a little bit of a chitter and laugh, and he'll say, I was, but whether or not I still am remains to be seen.
Huh. Apologies.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault. Anyhow, there's things that must be done on my end. But what else? What does the day hold for us?
Well,
Is there
probably
anything
some
we can
good.
do to help?
What did you say, Kara?
I was going to ask him, is there anything we can do to help?
I will look at Cara and I'll say to her, how accurate are those cards of yours? Can you really see the future?
To some degree, yes. However, in all honesty, it's different possibilities.
Nothing seems certain then, it seems.
Well, if it
I
helps,
may,
if it helps, I do
It may-
understand we are very much against witchcraft and fae, and luckily we are already hunting a witch. Perhaps you actually slaying this creature might put you in better standing, at least a step forward.
Mm-hmm. Now, wouldn't that be a tale to tell? Huh? Ferran, who fell from grace back into it. Huh? And I'll kind of looked out at my arms. Mm-hmm.
Ferran,
Yes.
I understand that life doesn't always go one's way. And I won't ask for you to reveal private information about your past, not at this point. But just know that if you need to get something off of your chest, we have our ears open for you. Sometimes simply getting it out can reduce the effects of bottling it in.
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose, and I do appreciate it. But anyhow, I think that that may be a while off yet. But let us just continue with what we have set out to do today, huh? Let these matters take a back seat, and hopefully they will resolve themselves at a later date.
If that is what you wish.
Mm-hmm. It is, yes. What I wish for is a fucking pint. Fucking, I kind of just looking at the barman as I do this.
I'm losing Lorabelle's voice. Bloody hell. Okay. Well, I can figure out a way of how to get you a pint.
Oh. Well then, I'm all ears at this point.
You can't
Thanks,
buy
you
one, but one of us can.
Oh,
When she
I like
says
the way
that,
you
can I
think.
look? When she says that, can I just look at the barkeep? Is he clearly like looking at us when she says he's saying this?
The barkeep hears all. The barkeep sees all.
Oh,
Yeah. So I just see him looking at us, and I was like, "Man, this could be fun to watch." And Salasim just continue eating his breakfast.
God.
Car.
I mean,
Yes?
Kara, we're going to have to. Lorabelle goes to whisper to Kara. To make this less suspicious, we're buying 2 pints, and you're going to back me up in this.
I don't think it's a very good idea.
We need to support Ferran in his time of need.
Yes, but supporting somebody by offering them a drink is sometimes not the best.
Ferran, if you wish, you may have some of mine. And he'll push like his cup towards you.
And in fact, I will say this: just because it's many possibilities, it doesn't mean that we can't give up. We can still try.
Ferran, do you drink from the cup that Salasim gives you?
I kind of swirl it around as Cara is saying this, and I just sort of take a big old knack and set it back down again. And
It's tea.
It's what?
It's tea.
Oh, it's tea.
My God.
It's tea.
This is
Bamboozle.
You
strange
just got
tasting beer.
teed.
Yeah. Well, this is a. Oh, what kind of a brew is this beer? Quite nice. It's not fizzy.
If anything, it probably made you feel a little relaxed, but awake.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is nice. I could get used to this.
Really?
It's called a jasmine.
Oh, jasmine. A pint of jasmine then the next time I'm in here. You know what? That has cheered me up slightly. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Salasim just kind of looks at Kara as like he figures as like of teas and knows what
You just see the hugest sigh of relief come from Kara. She's like, oh, thank heavens.
So then,
Salasim kind of gives Kara a wink. I'm like, and that's what it looks like when you manipulate someone.
I will literally sit there like, oh, thank the everlasting.
don't mention that. No.
Don't mention the everlasting in front of the sanguine.
I know.
At drinking this tea, Ferran will kind of just take a second. He'll say, "So, we are going to find this witch today, preferably, huh?"
Yes.
That's the plan.
We have a possible location, but if it leads to a dead end, we will have to go talk to the alchemist. But I have a feeling we must be extra alert. I doubt we won't be accosted once we venture out. But if it gets dark, when we will need to return, we cannot risk the Stogeta. I fear it may be beyond our capabilities.
Okay. So, beyond our abilities, did you say?
Yeah, he said, I fear it might be beyond our abilities, specifically that creature.
Yeah. Fair enough. Mitch, DM, is there a church or anything for the sanguine in this town? Is there like an altar, a little temple, a church, somewhere to pray?
Most people here worship privately.
Yeah,
you have not seen any churches, and it could be due to the fact that most people in this town still believe in the old gods.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Damn, what a big
That's
old
probably why they
sanguine
worship
guy.
privately, because I think that's illegal.
Yeah, no, most of them. This is the town with some of the most recorded history on them, outside of like the great libraries of Phalasia. So a lot of people here like worship gods that they feel fit more with them instead of the vague flesh god that kind of promises you great power.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Okay. That was just kind of for me, kind of privately, but that's okay. Well then, we are burning daylight here, so sitting on our arses, we're not going to get much done, huh? Shall we hit the old dusty track?
Very well. Let us
Very
move.
well. Let's move.
I presume
I
you'll
will,
go to the general store.
Yeah,
mhm,
to get the
for
map.
that map. I will shoot over to the barkeep as I leave. I'll say, try to get a barrel of jasmine in next time.
I'm gonna activate the scene, but I'm also going to configure it when.
I really hope in like 10 sessions is when Ferran figures out, wait, this isn't alcoholic.
No, Ferran
Yeah,
fully believes that this is a nice
going
beer.
to be that's going to be funny. So yes, after a bit of
Oh,
walking.
don't drink it at nighttime. There's caffeine in tea. Well, in some teas.
Ooh,
Uh,
damn.
After a bit of walking, you all arrive at this small hub, into this little part of the path, with with a large building in between the trees. It seems to be somewhat of a general store, and yes, the big sign in front of it confirms it as you get closer. The general store is named Dalhaitis General Store, or Dalhaitis. I'll write it in chat.
Dulhitis. Cool.
Interesting choice of name.
Indeed.
All
Well
right,
then, shall
let's
we
grab that
enter?
map. Let's
Of
see
course.
what's in there. You'll be surprised what clues you might find.
Let's go. So we enter the shop. We enter Dalhitis.
I'll also move Ferran if he can't move himself.
Oh, nope. I am stuck on the bar on the chair. Damn it.
Then it'll take a bit to load, or you need to reload. Yeah, you're gonna have to reload.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what's going on. Right, currently reloading. Loading Dalhitis General Store.
Yep,
So-
I'm gonna open the door.
Yep.
Wrong button.
Can I click it?
You can click it. As you open up the door, you see a very nice looking floor of like several intricate designs, mostly things that we would see in like high elven cities or in foreign culture. From those, on the shelves you see several farming tools. In the distance you can see a dollhouse and a toy soldier. One of them has books, another one has briefcases. Then there's a selection of wines, perfume boxes, rugs, camping gear, straw, hay, basically everything you would need. Behind the counter there's more books, bunch of bags, and what seems to be some type of other bag, though this one seems to be more sturdy and made for weapons. Behind the counter stands a large man, though not as large as the one that runs the smithy. He's clad in a more casual outfit. And he seems to be waiting for customers as he writes things in a large book in front of him. As he sees you enter, he looks up. Welcome to my shop. What are you looking for?
I guess I'll talk.
Yeah, I can't
A
even
map
move.
of the area, if you would be so kind.
And what do you need it for?
We've been currently tasked with helping deal with the village's current problem, and we think we have an idea of where we need to go. but a map will help us pinpoint it.
Ah, you are the witch hunters. Good, good. Give me one moment, I will fetch the map. And he
Of
goes
course.
to his large amount of books and scrolls on one of the shelves, and he begins like searching through it to find a good map.
While he does this, can I just look around? I want to see what he has. Like these look like potions. There's like a thing over here.
These are not potions because small little lore fact about Astaya. Astaya, if you want to sell potions, you need to have a alchemist permit. Because otherwise, alchemy could produce bombs and stuff that could potentially make very poor people very rich, and we don't want that, now do we?
That's fair. Especially with the rebellion going on.
But
can I find herbs? Like, can I find the herbs to make a potion? Because I can actually make them.
Yeah, there's some underneath these alcohol bottles here. Nothing seems to be particularly organized. But
okay,
yeah, no,
I wanna
roll me nature to see if you can find the proper herbs.
Okay.
I'm going to be out the front trying to keep Zed away from the drink, as he is currently off the drink, isn't he? He's trying to stay clean.
Yeah. Also, Salasim, you don't really find anything. You find what you presume to be dragon's grass, which is basically just something that you can get high off. You find some regular weeds which could serve in ointments and stuff, but not the purpose you want them for. So yeah, no, it's definitely something. It's definitely something interesting.
Yeah, but not what I'm looking for. You know, it's about time I rolled a bad roll today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys doing anything? I'm looking at weed apparently.
Lorabelle or Kara, are you doing anything in the general store?
I'll probably just be humming, just waiting for everyone to finish.
Lorabelle, are you doing anything?
Sorry, my dog is yelling. Hold on.
I could have made a joke there that I'm not going to make.
Poor Zed stuck on the Shadow Realm. He's still trying to get out.
Yeah, Zed is still stuck in the Shadow Realm. I'm not.
He says he could role play, but he can't. He could do a bit of RP. But I mean,
you
free him.
Also going to look at the weed.
Yeah, sure. Roll me nature to see if you can find the proper things.
Is weed a thing?
I have decent nature. No, I have a shit nature. What the hell?
It's technically speaking called dragon grass.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's weird. Nature is an intelligence skill. Which I understand why.
Even though druids and rangers use wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With a 10, you are definitely able to find dragon grass if that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Lorabelle's gonna whisper to Salasim and say, "If we get this, we could use it against an enemy, or if we're very bored, or this would be interesting."
DM, do I know the effects of dragon grass?
I'll say you do. So
what is it?
Dragon grass is a soft drug, if you know how that works. It basically makes you really fucking mellow. Though the trip or what you see before you is really weird because some people have reported it being like, seeing the flying on the back of dragons, and those are the most popular. thus why the name dragon grass. But others say that they see visions, like doomsday visions or visions of good times. So some people say it's just a drug to get high of. Others say it's a mystic. Say it's a mystic thing.
So do I know if I like made a concentrated potion of this and it got into a creature's bloodstream, would it like mess up their fighting capabilities?
Yes.
So I was gonna look at it for a second and look at Lorabelle. That might actually be a good idea.
Lorabelle has a good idea. They won.
Oh, she has a 17 in wisdom.
Ooh.
I love that Ferran is just that's Carl, that's Carl, that's Carl. Who's a good boy? Tickles belly.
Here, I'll get them now. You get as much of this as he will allow. I might be able to turn it into some sort of poison.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Lorabelle's gonna grab as much as she can, or at least they can afford.
Eventually, the owner of the store comes back.
So I was gonna
Have you-
pretend like he just walks past Lorabelle. He doesn't. He's hoping that this guy doesn't make the association that they are together because she's about to buy a ton of drugs.
Have you got what you needed?
I was simply browsing. What I need is the map, which I see. Does he have it?
Yes, he has a map in his hand. Yes, map. 5 silver piece, please.
Do I know? A gold is 5, right?
A gold is 10 silver piece.
Okay. When he says that, can I just glance at the books to see if one catches my eye? It doesn't need to be like super important, but like one that looks interesting. I just want to like bring it up to a gold.
There's one on. Well, there's one that's basically just on the old gods, mostly.
They allow that book just to be here?
Yes, because it's also how they it's also somewhat how you spread myth of the fall, because it talks about the gods, what they did, and before the fall. Though you do see that it's from a notoriously imperial-sided writer.
Ah, so gonna be biased. All right, then I'll just give him the 5 silver.
Yep. He takes it. He hands it. He gives you the map. Thank you for business. Have a good day.
You as well, my friend. Begins to walk away.
Now, how can I help you? Also, why the fuck's Ferran in here?
I know
right,
he's zoomed
man.
in.
Yeah. Good morning. Would you perchance have anything that and I'll point to Carl that this little creature might like to eat? Any treats, perhaps?
No.
Carl has a big old stick in his mouth.
I do not. I do not.
Yeah, well.
Lorabelle looks at the dragons. What was it called? The dragons.
The dragon's grass. You're holding a basket of weed. That's what's happening right now.
She's looking at the dragon's grass, and
Uh,
she's like, no, this would be a bad idea.
Am I in the shop? I don't know.
good day. Hello. Miss, would you like to buy something? I see you have something in hand.
Yes. How much for this?
A fistful of dragon grass, a bit good. Bit good quality. Can work in potion or smoke. You can definitely get good buck for this. Let's see. I give you. I say. Pay me. 2 gold.
I only have silver, okay? That's gonna be 10 silver then.
No,
20
20.
20.
How do you only have silver?
Was I supposed to have gold?
Yes.
Starting gold.
Didn't we all take like plus? We all took like 50 gold from the fucking scurry. Oh, was Lorabelle wasn't there, was she?
More, but yeah, Lorabelle wasn't there. I
Ah.
believe with your background, you should have like more than enough gold.
We should have like at least 10.
Okay. We'll chat about it later. Lorabelle hands the gold.
Before she hands the gold over, can I just say to the shopkeeper, perhaps we could make a slight deal. Throw in a couple of old books, whatever's cheapest, and with this, and perhaps we could make a slight deal, huh?
No, get out of shop.
You don't want my gold? Is it not good enough?
No, I fear you. I fear you feed books to weird dog.
Can't you
No.
tell that I am an absolute fountain of knowledge? Look at me, and I sort of do like a hero pose.
Get out of shop.
God damn it! Well, I tried. This place smells like shite anyway. I just can't leave.
Jesus.
Sal's in his
tried
face
out.
palming outside as he hears this.
Lorabelle's
No.
going to apologize for Ferran and say, "Oh, he's drunk. I apologize."
I only had one Jasmine.
He bags the dragon grass and gives it to you. Takes your gold. Yeah, fine. Pleasure doing business anyhow.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
Well then,
So yeah.
what a shithole, huh?
And with that, we will end the session as we zoom out into the misty skies of the Astaya and the small town of Iskalan. So first off, good session.
Video. Definitely.
Zed is probably still begging. Yep, he wants to talk. Zed.
Let him. Come on. He's earned it.
Zed, 30 seconds.
I would like to take our sponsor now.
Wait, what?
30 seconds were over.
That was 3 seconds, but sure.
I know, but he was saying this video sponsored. But anyhow.
I love the fact that the guy immediately
I
thought
know
there
I'm
was
not
a
here,
feed
like,
books
sorry,
to
you
Carl.
guys. Look. I'm just having fun, all right, guys. I've been in the
Okay,
background
so,
listening. Hope you
gentlemen,
guys don't...
for now, let's go around the table again, starting with Ferran. Ferran,
Yes,
you
so-
are.
I am Strongbow, and I have been playing Ferran. Ferran, who has had a bit of a revelation in this episode. Let us see where it goes. And yeah, you can't find me anywhere because I don't like to be found. And we'll see you all next week. Let's see what happens.
He
Can't
sneaks
wait.
around.
Peace out. Yes, sir.
Okay, next up, Kara.
Hi, hello, my name was Weeb, and today I was playing Kara Steinhardt. It was a lovely to be here again, and if you want to find me, I have a Twitch.
You were Weeb? Anyhow,
I am Weeb.
yeah, no, it's fine. Next up, Lorabelle.
Greetings, I am Elfwarlock, and I have been playing Lorabelle, who has now gotten a bunch of weed today. And that is all that totally has happened. No, nothing else, nothing at all with Lorabelle at all.
Loads of weed.
Yep. Next up is our good friend Sal.
Hey guys. So apparently I'm going to be making weed poison next session, so that should be fun.
Woohoo!
Hell of a way to end the session.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the session and seeing Salasim mess with party members that are apparently make it very easy to mess with them.
Yes.
It took almost no effort to trick Ferran into thinking it was beer. I had a whole lie set up, and he immediately believed it was beer.
Yep.
But that is just so me. I love that.
That was so fucking stupid.
Such
Anyhow,
a Ferran.
last, you never heard him. He was here the entire time. I sentenced him to the Shadow Realm. Zed, you can still say goodbye.
All right, yeah. So he keeps calling it the shot.
Oh,
You just kicked
no. Oh, that was a bad move.
I swear to God.
Wow, you laughed so hard you turned into a dolphin.
I was having just a PTSD flashback our session. That's all I've been doing. I've been sober for 1 year and I'm having PTSD flashbacks. That's all that's been happening.
Yeah, for those of you who are wondering why he couldn't play today, even though he was here, he had no access to his computer, so if he ever needed to make a roll or move his token or anything like that, he couldn't do it.
And I don't
So,
even have
like-
my character sheet, so yeah.
Yeah,
That's it for me.
But yeah, no.
but I hope you guys enjoyed the session
Yeah.
and our shenanigans.
Sal,
Yes, sir.
let me do my stuff.
Oh, my bad.
So, like you said, I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope to see you all return by next week. And PSA, we have fun stuff now. So, as I previously stated, me and Elfwarlock of this casting crew have been working on a certain little ditty from another universe. Not D&D, not Astaya, but one more set in our reality, namely in the world of darkness. We have been working on a audio drama for that for the past few weeks. You've heard me mention it multiple times as the project. It had delays, we had scheduling issues, we had the issue with one of the artists, blah blah blah. Now it's up. We have the prologue up. There will be a small little podcast up where at this moment the three main members of the group introduce themselves. And we kind of have a little giggle about this and that. We talk about what's gonna happen. Or rather, what this is in the first place, and a bit about our characters. Or rather, Lorabelle and me are going to talk a bit about our characters, and of course, the big man himself who arrives at the last part of the episode. So, I hope you all go and watch that. I'll have it pinned in. I'll have it probably pinned in the comments along with the socials of Weeb and some other stuff. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. And with that, there's another project announcement. This one will be soloed by me. So keep an eye out on that, and I will announce it on Twitter under another username, and probably have a link through it with my normal username. I will probably also link it through YouTube. So, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being here. Thank the cast and crew for being here. All of you, even though one of them couldn't speak, couldn't do anything for the entire session. I thank you all for being here.
I was just discording.
Yep. And I will see you, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Later, alligator.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later.
Peace.
So now we sentence Zed to the Shadow Realm again, right?
No.